Sanazi, I'm the leader of the Iraq Pack. You probably know, I don't know if you know this, I'm the Obermeister, the leader of the 4 greatest singers in the world. There's Saddam Davis Jr. in the Iraq Pack, ladies' man Dean Stalin, and Osama Bing Crosby there. 4 singers of the apocalypse, as we're known. I don't know what's happened to Osama, actually. He's not been returning my calls. If anybody's heard anything about him, maybe give me a ring. We'll find out he's not returning my calls. I've written a couple of lovely songs for him as well. Osama where he's on the sea. Somewhere he's not on TV. That's just a little number for him, and ain't that a shot in the head? I got that for him as well. He's just not returning those calls at all. No. Oh well, we had our world tour that was very successful. It was a 3-year tour. It wasn't planned to be that long, to be honest. But these things take time. We stormed through Europe like we always do, me and the boys. But they love us in Europe. They really do. Anybody been to Amsterdam there? Yeah, I thought you might have done. You look the sorts. Yeah, I don't know how we love Amsterdam, but how my guys never found Anne Frank's house. The signs were home all over the place. But we didn't go down so well in Sweden. They've got their own band there now, the Flat Pack. Women love them. That's just, yeah, they're just. I don't know what a lead singer guy called Alan Key. He said, he get you in. But I reckon they'll fall apart in a couple of years' time, no doubt, like most of those bands do. You know, but women just give up on them eventually. Yeah, so we went very well in Europe, and of course we bombed. We always bomb in Israel. Hate us there. It's just one of those things. To be honest, it's my agent. I've got to get my teeth back in. My agent's fault. He booked us in with Guns N' Moses, the band Guns N' Moses, and as a support band, that was never going to work. I got to be honest, especially with my backing band, the SS Club 7, the lovely. They just didn't get on at all. I think it's the uniforms that kind of put them off, and there's a big fight started, and boom, there it went. The third stage of our world tour was in Japan. Oh, they loved us. They really loved the band in Japan. They were committing Harry-Carry just to get tickets for our show. They loved us that much. And they gave us a huge wave when we left. It was fantastic. It was marvelous. It was really, really... Do you like the suit, by the way? Do you like the suit? It's a Galliano, John Galliano. It's John Galliano. You can get these really cheap now, the John Galliano range. It's used to be quite popular. You get 5 for £1 now. It's very nice. Yeah, we ended up playing the great US of A as a final leg of our tour. Is any Americans in tonight, by the way? Any Americans? Well, we would have heard you by now, I should think. I'd love to tell you how things are doing in their lives. You know, that's what they all say. We played at the lovely White House for at the time. Osama, I get those two all mixed up. Obama, yeah, the Hawaiian guy. We played at the White House. What a lovely colour building. I don't know why I didn't think of that lovely colour building, the White House. And, we were just talking about his old president, you call him, George W. Did you remember George W., folks? Did you like him? No. I got to admit, he's a little right-wing even for myself. He's quite annoying sort of character. But he was very chummy with Tony Blair. Tony Blair was your ex-prime minister, I believe. Tony Blair's now a Middle East peace envoy. That's like having Harold Shipman tuck your nan in at night. That's the sort of job that is. But while we were out there, we recorded a song. I've been going to do some songs from the albums I've recorded tonight. We recorded a song from the Iraq Pack Strikes Back, an album the first song was from Mine Way and a Steinway. You probably got that already. I don't know if you've got that album. That album has gone platinum in Dubai. It's gone plutonium in North Korea, and polonium 210 in Russia is going really well. Yeah, and you can get in. Apparently, Bez was telling me you can get in Harlow and all the good record shops in the uneasy listening sections. Anyway, so this is from the album, the Iraq Pack Strike. Because you see, the thing is, hold on there, Elliot. I wasn't sure about that sound guy when I saw the length of his hair. I thought it was a girl, but it's not a very good-looking girl. I'll give you that. We ended up, as I said, with this, because I said to Obama, I said, the Al Qaeda boys when we were in America, I know they did some bad things, the Al Qaeda and the Taliban, they killed some people. But I said to Obama, there's plenty of people in the world. We're not short of people like termites, except here. We're just like termites. But anyway, it's a beautiful country spoiled by lovely, horrible people. But anyway, this is from the album, the Iraq, and you might recognize it, so feel free to sing along. I did it at a wedding recently and a bar mitzvah. They weren't too happy about that. That's just one of those things. Yeah, he's got it. That's. because I live in a dodgy neighbourhood there, that the Muslim optician next to me got burnt down, as if I care. That's what I said. And before I knew it, that was it. I was thrown out there like you can't believe. That's because the thing is, I don't know if you noticed, folks, there's a lot of gas, well, the gas bills always go up, but electricity gas bills are going up by 40-45% in your country. I don't know how you survive with all these Poles taking your jobs. Just got the thing about the Poles. But 40-45% they've gone up, and also I noticed the other day Thames Water, your water bills have gone up as well. I can't believe that as well. In fact, I said to the guy locally, the Thames Water guy, I said, I'm not paying it anymore because I can get it much cheaper, because there's a guy from Oxfam can supply a whole family for £2 a week. I thought I'm having that right there. I was paying that amount of money for it. Just taking a look around the room, there's about people I know. I don't recognise many people apart from a few. If you haven't seen me before, folks, can you just put your hands in the air if you haven't seen me before? Just a little show of hands. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. And Helga as well, he fell right in my trap. That's wonderful. Great, lovely blondes. We love the blondes. That's fantastic, yeah. This next song is a brand new single, actually. It's available on the album. And I think you're going to like it, folks. It's quite short, but it's a famous Sinatra/clone song. Heinrich, if you'd like to take it away, do that maneuver. And back. Folks, you won't get to see the whole show of Sanazi tonight in the Iraq Pack, but there is some good news on the horizon. Because I've heard today that Prince Harry's booked me for the Royal Variety performance, so that's everybody's happy. It's been great. Apparently Mel Gibson's doing a little turn as well, which should be fantastic. Brian Ferry's in there as well. It'd be great. That should be fantastic. Yeah, not sure he's. I got in trouble last time. I was very disappointed. He took me to a race meeting. I was so disappointed. I'd never had a winner all day. Well, what were you thinking? Yeah, I know you were sorry. Yeah, that song we were just about to play actually was from the. He's obviously because he's a big fan there. Elliot, was it Elliot? Yeah, Elliot. He's a big fan there of Michael Bublé. And he said, will you play that Michael Bublé song for us? And Nina Simone sang this song. And I've done my own version of this song, and it's on the new album. And I hope you like it. If you start that from the beginning again, because it's all about efficiency. Let's get Kate Moss. Planes flying high. I concentrate on camp, that sort of thing. But what I do is, what I've done is I've thrown in some holocaustic soda, just as a little backup thing, Look, one drop will take out most of Europe. So if you fancy some after the show, please feel free just to get some. Because, we took a big hit on our album, our Christmas album, Frank's White Christmas, never sold at all. Songs like Rudolph Hess Knows Pain Dear. I thought it'd be a winner, to be honest. And Santa, are you listening? One of my testicles is missing. Get another for me to keep it company. Walking into winter fatherland. Never took off. Never sold a single copy. One copy. Not even. It's supposed to be a stocking for the kids. No, I know. I like you. What was the other song we had off there? My lovely daughter Nancy Sanazi sung it. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and the people in here are spiteful, and they're never gonna let you go. Gestapo, Gestapo, Gestapo. I thought it was a winner. That was the #1 written all over that. She sung Jack Boots Are Made for Walking, never sold a single copy. I can't tell you that. But we're going to do a little number now from the boys back at home from your fatherland. A little song I promised I'd sing it tonight. I'm doing most of my repertoire. Heinrich, Elliot, whatever your name is, sweetheart. That's a lovely guy. Got hair. It's strange though, he's got sideburns behind his ears, a bit odd, but there you go, it's one of those things. Here we go, it's this little song, you probably recognise it if you've got the album. Yeah. The mass murderers try to get into the Iraq Pack. It's an elite set of guys to get in. You see, there's mass murderers, people like Pol Pot, Idi Amin, General Pinochet, people there who killed lots of people, as you probably know if you know your history. Do you know any other mass murderers that you... Well, that's a nice guy, but I'll do it again, but I was talking about dictators, not dictators, but thanks for that. I thought you were going to say Rupert Murdoch, because he's actually he's taken my mental now. That guy is so evil, I can't believe it, Rupert Murdoch. But so we got, who else we got? We got Margaret Thatcher, of course. Mussolini, very good one. He's trying to get into the Iraq Pack as well. Tony Benito, his name is actually trying to get into the Iraq Pack. But he does a lovely version of Hanging from the Lamppost at the corner of the street. Lovely little number, but we can't get him in, unfortunately. We got the elite. of there, madam, as you can imagine, the elite of the thing. And also Tony Blair, I heard somebody mention, another mass murderer, a lot of people would say. But of course, we're all forgetting about the little guy from China. As he had to study more than a number in my little red book. The lovely little Chairman Mao killed, now you won't believe this, he killed 45 million. That's like some sort of record. Even Dean Stalin couldn't get in. That 45 million of his own people, I mean, that's going some, isn't it? I mean, we all know what 45 million of people we'd like to kill. You know, I know that to say. But 45 million of his own people, that was going some. But I've written a little song about him, and it's a sing-along song, because you folks haven't sung at all tonight. I think it's about time you got involved, to be honest there. By the way, I was hoping to do the, I don't know if you're up in Edinburgh this year, because I'm doing the Frank Sanazi's Comedy Blitz, and I will have actually Osama Bing Crosby is coming up with me to sing a song. We're doing a duet, Frank Sanazi doing a duet. How funny is that? The duets. You know, it's making the jokes up as I'm going along. But we were going to do Yashmak the Wife, myself and Sanazi, but what we're going to do now is Well, Did You Ever? It's a little version from the High Society, a little song. So if you get a chance to come up to Edinburgh, folks, please, we'd love to see you there. And it's part of the Free Fringe. You see, part of the Free Fringe. So you won't have to pay anything to get into my show in Edinburgh. You've got to pay to get out. Might tie you on a piano wire, but that's another story. But so this little song is for Chairman Mao. It's a sing-along song, folks. And I want you all to join in with the chorus, because I do insist that you join in. Heinrich, take it away, lovely. So we've got any singers tonight, folks, who want to come to the front of the stage. I wouldn't advise stage diving, because it could be a last career move, but, you know. Not you, sir, I've seen you stage dive before. Here we go, here we go. Do you know something? The female gypsy moth can smell the male gypsy moth from over a mile away. And that also works if you take out the word moth. Right, here we go. Here we go. Now, you're probably wondering what next project I'm working on, by the way. I'm doing something with Lady Gaga. She's asked me to record Papa Nazi with the thing together. But what's been annoying me for a while, I don't know if this is going to feed back down here, is the amount of swearing that goes on. I noticed there's a comedy club down here recently. You had Phil Nichol on, a few other comics. And it's been really bugging me for a while. Madam, if you hear anybody swearing, be it an audience member, or be it an act, I want you to put one of these on them from your Uncle Frank. I'll give you some later, okay? And it says swore, okay? So if anybody wants to pick up any of my swore stickers, they can pick them up after she got it. You can pick them up after the show. Yeah, why not? Well, I thought it was genius. There we go. You can sell that on eBay, sweetheart. That'll be great. You can sell that on eBay. Yeah, well, I must say, before we've nearly finished the show here, but congratulations, of course, to you English on winning the Second World War. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Winning the Second World War, well done. But Churchill, if you've ever played the game, if you've ever played that game, Churchill, we always say, paper never beats scissors. Remember that, folks. Paper never beats scissors. So you're never going to win that. But you won the war, so that's the main thing. That's great. I did a little song. This is, you won't find this on any of the albums, but it's a little song you might get to hear tonight. So I'm especially singing it for you. I don't normally do it in my shows. It's another Mickey Bublé one. And as all the women are just crazy about him at the moment. You like Mickey Bublé, madam? Mickey Bubble? Whatever he's bubbling, squeak, creak. Yeah, you know him? Well, I've done another little song by him, so here we go. This is for the ladies tonight. Sorry, fellas, but it's for the ladies. You know what it's like. That bloody day in London town,